Judgment.
For judgment, item number 1, CRLMC 2817/2003 and batch of matters.
We followed the judgment in Dharampal and dismissed all these petitions, upholding the orders of the.
For judgment, item number 2, WA 267 of 2013.
The appeal is dismissed.
For judgment, item number 3, CRLA 188 of 2016.
The appeal is dismissed.
For judgment, item number 4, W104 of 2020.
The writ appeal is dismissed.
At 16th July, my lord.
I don't know, it is not still come on record.
No, sir, that this rejoinder finds place at L, my lord. If
Right,
your,
right.
your lord's your flag L, my lord. That is the office note, my lord.
Who's appearing for the ACB?
Please, my lords.
Ah,
My lords, pursuant to my lords orders, order dated 28th of March, where my lords had asked the state to ascertain the status of the incinerators and also to inform the court whether there has been a order or incinerator whether that has been placed on. My lords may peruse my affidavit,
why is it?
which was filed on 10th of
Sir,
May.
after the rejoinder affidavit. How come the rejoinder can be earlier than this rejoinder? How is it earlier than all these affidavits? This is all 2008 affidavit. Just ask them.
My lords has the 10th of May affidavit.
Sorry?
The 10th of May affidavit that 10th May 2022, the affidavit that the state has filed. Additional Chief Secretary, Department of Health.
Yes.
Please, my lords. My lords, so as per this affidavit, my lords, with regard to SCB, my lords, the incinerator is fully functional. And there is a login ID and password from the State Pollution Control Board, which has been installed, which gives the real-time data of what is the status of the with regard to disposal of biomedical waste. Apart from that, my lords, also in the other two medical colleges, there is MKCJ Medical College Hospital, which is Barampur, biomedical waste management facility functioning at the 3 old medical college and hospitals. There are another 3 CBWT, which is common biomedical waste treatment facility in the state, managed by 3 private personnels. So therefore, these 6 CBWT collect biomedical waste from healthcare facilities of 10 districts. And the districts are also
Are you prepared to go and visit these facilities?
My lord,
Are you prepared to go and visit these facilities? Suppose we pass an order permitting you to visit these facilities to see for yourself if it is correctly functioning. Are you willing to do that?
I am willing to do that. That apart, I want to draw your lordship kind attention. They have not complied to the order and direction of this honorable. I would like to draw your lordship kind attention to the order dated 28 March, my lord. 28 March 2022, my lord. They are supposed to comply to that order. That order finds place page 2, paragraph 4, my lord. May I read, my lord?
Yes, please.
It is plain from the above letter that one of the major hospitals in Cuttack is still facing difficulties in disposing biomedical waste on account of broken down insulator. This being a serious matter needs immediate attention. Accordingly, the additional Chief Secretary Health is directed to immediately examine the issue and ensure that if not already done, the should be done, and if the SB Medical College and Hospital, and further the said hospital should be enabled because for a new insulator, my lord. This has not been the insulator, the broken insulator, my lord, which is that in the SB Medical College, that has to be repaired. Then a
So
new,
this affidavit says that only, sir, this 10th May affidavit, which is just now reading, it says this incinerator is repaired and it's fully functional.
that has not been repaired, and for that reason,
How do you know, sir? You have not even visited that place. How do you know it's repaired or not repaired?
for that reason, I want to draw your lordship kind attention. After the filing of this affidavit, I have filed an application before the RDC city, who is the chairman of the health center or Odisha. He has intimated to the superintendent SB Medical College and Hospital whether that has been repaired under the
Sir, if you want to follow that route, you go ahead, do that. They are asking you, be prepared to visit the
My lord.
facility to find out. You are arguing something else. If you are not interested, we will not pass that order.
No, my lord.
Obviously, you are not interested. You are saying, I'll file some RTI application. I will wait for it.
No, my lord. My submission before your lordship that the new.
Sir, without going and seeing for yourself, how can you simply say it has not been done?
No, my lord. For that reasons, I have filed an application.
No,
to
without
obtain-
even getting a reply to that application, you are standing up and saying, sir, it has not been done. When they have filed an affidavit saying it has been done.
My lord, my submission before your lordship is that the new insulator has not been procured till now, my lord, for SB Medical College and Hospital. They are saying that they have the broken insulator. Whether they have purchased the new insulator, which has been specifically directed by this honorable court, immediately new insulator should be procured.
Have you read that affidavit which
My
is
lord,
reading?
10th May. 10th
Have you
May.
read it, sir?
My lord,
Have you read it?
my lord.
What does that affidavit say? Tell us.
Regarding procurement of new insulator has not been indicated in this said affidavit. My lord specifically has directed.
Anyway, so you're not interested. Then clearly you're not interested in going and seeing those facilities.
Not, I am.
No, it's all right, sir. It's
My
all
lord,
right.
I will also.
We will not compel you to do something you're not
No,
interested
my
in.
lord,
doing.
I am interested. I will also abide with your lordship order, and I will visit, my lord. Visit the place, and I will submit the report.
So go with an open mind.
My-
Don't say, now what wrong should I find?
My lord,
Now I'm visiting this place. I better find something going wrong.
my lord.
You are a PIL petitioner, so go with an open mind.
I will go, my lord.
You should learn how to appreciate when something has been done. Point out when something has not been done.
Done, my lord.
You should not say, oh, I'm going to the court. I better find out only what is going wrong.
No, that is not that. I will carry out the order
An
of
affidavit
direction of
dated
this
10th
honorable.
May 2022 has been filed by the Additional Chief Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of Odisha, stating that the incinerator under the Biomedical Waste Management Program is fully functional at the SCB Medical College and Hospital, Cuttack, with a login and password from the State Pollution Control Board. And the installed online continuous monitoring system, bracket OCEMS, is transmitting real-time monitoring data to the server of the SPCB. It is stated that incinerators in two other government medical college and hospitals, that is at Berhampur and Burla, have also been connected to the SPCB portal. It is stated that apart from these facilities, three other common biomedical waste management facilities, bracket CBWTFs, are managed by private agencies at Khurda, Sundargarh, and Ganjam. As regards districts having no CBTS, There are captive pits in the containment areas for disposal of biomedical waste from hospitals. So 5 new clusters have also been identified. It is stated a sum of rupees 103.64 crores has been transferred to the what is this PR and DW department?
This is Panchayat Raj and drinking water.
To the Panchayat Raj and Drinking Water Department for construction of storage room along with the 3-phase line connection for establishment of biomedical equipment at all levels of the healthcare facilities in the state. Paragraph. Counsel for the petitioner, on the other hand, insists that the order dated 28th March 2022 of this court has still not been complied with, and that the affidavit filed by the state is silent about the repair of the broken incinerator installed as the SCV Medical College. Is it appropriate to permit the petitioner? Who on your behalf will go, sir?
My lord,
Who will go on your behalf?
our members or
No, you tell us, give us a name of one person, somebody who's energetic.
my lord, will Akshay Kumar Das, my lord, who is the advisor and member of the Maitri Sansad, my lord.
Or
He and
Mr.
accompanied with
Akshay
him
Kumar
other-
Das, the advisor and member of the Maitri Sansad is permitted.
Along with him, 2 other members will also accompany him.
What are the names?
Name Sanjay Kumar Mahanti and
Along
Tej
with
Kumar,
Mr. Sanjay Kumar Mahanti.
Tej Kumar Sahu, my lord. They are also advocate, my lord. Tej Kumar Sahu,
And Mr. Tej Kumar Sahu are permitted to visit the SCB Medical College and Hospital,
my lord.
where the superintendent, within the next 2 weeks, the superintendent of the SCB Medical College will explain to them the facilities installed and the status of the broken incinerator.
And procurement of new institute.
They are also permitted to visit the facilities at Berhampur and at the MKCG Medical College, Berhampur and Vimsar, Burla, with prior intimation to the respective superintendents, at least 1 week's prior intimation to the respective superintendents. The petitioner is permitted to file an affidavit after concluding the above visits before the next date of hearing. List on 14 November.
My lord, 14 now.
Ah,
Oblige.
all right.
Supplementary I don't know.
So you can also make constructive suggestions. How to
Well,
improve. Ah,
Oblige, my lord.
ah.
Item number 6 persons to Lordship's last order. I'm filing the affidavit with regard to disclosing the vacant position, my lord.
Kindly see my lord's order dated 1/8/22. My lord have accepted my contention and only point left on the last date was the vacancy position. There are 5 petitioners and now they have stated in paragraph 5 of the notice, except this visual impaired, other categories there are vacancies. About 11 number of vacancies, but we are 3 or 4. Paragraph. Shall I?
So only visual impaired, nothing is vacant.
No vacancy, but
Visual
yes,
impaired is
the
not,
petition-
no vacancy.
serial number 1, this Ramakanta Padhi is visual impaired. My lord, consider one person will be left out, he's fighting out litigation. Of the only defect with us is, my lord, I really admit, we have not challenged anybody's appointment because at the relevant time, we don't know who are the person
The
selected.
next time there is a first vacancy, you'll be given priority, sir. We can say that. Whenever a vacancy occurs next in visually impaired, he should be given priority. He's after all been fighting this litigation.
If my lord will, may I suggest, my lord, if my lord will direct them to consider the current vacancy, because these are the old vacancies they are referring to. If in so far Ramakanta is concerned, in a current vacancy he may be given, I will not claim any equity.
All right. All right.
Others may be directed to appointed.
That's fair enough, sir. In para 5 of the affidavit filed by the subsequent to the order dated 1st August 2022. You just start saying on 1st August 2022, the following order was passed. Then reproduce the whole order. Pursuant to the above order, an affidavit has been filed on 13th September 2022 by the District Education Officer Bhadrak, in which in para 5 it is stated as under reproduce para 5 paragraph. Therefore, as regards the appellants, Shri Pradeep Kumar Das, Anand Charan Barik, Srimati Prativa Mishra, and Shri Anakar Sahu, they be accommodated against the vacant posts as mentioned without any claim for backdated seniority.
Right.
As regards Sri Ramakant Padi, it's the current vacancy position. If any post of earmarked for visually impaired category is vacant, he be accommodated there against. Again, without any claim to seniority. Full stop. In the event, even in the current, even at present, if there is no vacancy, then he be given priority in getting accommodated against the first available vacancy in that category hereafter. Full stop. The writ appeals are disposed of in the above terms.
May pay for any time.
The consequential orders in these cases be issued, other than Sri Ramakant Padi's case, be issued within 4 weeks.
Supplementary list item note 7.
Lordship, before beginning of the argument of my Lord and Senior, I want to point out one thing, Your Lordship. In all these cases, the constitutional validity of section 2J of the Odisha Entity Tax has been challenged after assessment order has been passed, Your Lordship. Some of the cases have been listed today and some of the cases are scheduled to be listed on 5th December 2022.
Why is it before this? When
Your Lordship, Honorable Justice Raman,
that's the Raman accused.
Your Lordship, he has filed the counter, and Your Lordship, what happened in the meantime? In the meantime, this particular matter is before Honorable Supreme Court. How, Your Lordship? In 1st May 2019, many cases have been filed before this Honorable Court. And 1st May 2019, 2 matters in case of Samsung India Private Limited, Your Lordship. This Honorable Court has rejected, dismissed on the ground of the alternative remedy, Your Lordship. So against that order, the petitioner has gone to before Honorable Supreme Court, Your Lordship. And though in those SLP, 2 SLPs have been filed, and in those 2 SLP notices have been issued. And both, Your Lordship, in that SLP, both aspects have been challenged. So far the merit as well as regarding alternative remedy.
I was appearing in Samsung India case, I remember, Milords, challenging constitutional value 2J, Milords, because the order of assessment was there, Milords, nothing was paid. This Honorable Court, without delving into controversy, Milords, permitted the petitioner, Milords, to avail the alternative benefit, Milords, to filing appeal. That was. Now the question for the Honorable Apex Court is, when the constitutional validity of a statute provision is under challenge, whether there can be a direction by this Honorable Court to file appeal. So it may so happen ultimately because nothing has been discussed, nothing has been deliberated, and nothing has been examined, no order has been passed. So therefore, most likely again, the only outcome inferable is that may come back again once again to this Honorable Court. And Your Lordship have in none of the cases decided the 2J list, Milords. And in all these cases, Milords, which one order given to Lordship, Milords, in Gujarat Cooperative Milk, Your Lordship had directed all these matters to come up for hearing on 5th of December. And the number of writ petitions and STIP which are mentioned, they are before Lordship today. They are supposed to come on 5th, Milords. So what I am humbly submitting, there is neither any merger nor Milords that can be said to have been decided. No. We are on the ground that I have been directed to file appeal and I have challenged that.
Yeah, that anyway does not come in the way
exactly,
of...
Milords. So therefore, this should not deter Your Lordship to decide this issue.
Right.
In no manner.
Only I am
Your Lordship fix any, because 5th of December, my Lordship fixed. Either on that day or Your Lordship can prepone also, because this is impact cases, my
Your
lords.
Lordship, I am only pointing out since recently I have filed counter in that SLP,
Ah,
both on merit as well as so
I know.
result.
you can
Yeah.
adopt the same thing here.
Your Lordship, Your Lordship, as Your Lordship, please, I am not able to
Right.
weigh.
Right. Counsel for the state at the outset points out that against the order passed with this court on 1st May 2019, petition civil 22725 of 2015, bracket Samsung Intex Private Limited versus State of Orissa, bracket, in which, without adjudicating on the challenge to the constitutional validity of section
2J of the Orissa Entity Tax Act.
capital J of the Orissa
Small j,
Income
my
Tax
lords.
Act, this court had relegated the petitioner in that case to the appellate remedy, statutory appellate remedy, SLP Civil 13193 and 13544 in 2019 have been filed and are pending this period. So the court has perused the orders passed there in the said SLPs and notices that there is no interim order. The court also notes that in the present cases, the challenge is to section 2, capital J,
Small j, my lords.
small j, sorry, of the OET Act, which is yet to be adjudicated by this court. Paragraph. In the circumstances, it considered appropriate to list these petitions also along with other similar batch of matters, including WP Civil 14069 of 2012 and 21892 of 2012 and STREV 59 of 2017, etc.
All the matters are today before lordship.
on 5th December 2022. The interim order passed earlier shall continue.
My lord. Obliged, my lords.
Your Lordship, this WPC number 14069 2012 may be the lead case.
Sorry?
Maybe the lead case, Your
Ah,
Lordship. Maybe it's still as the lead.
14069 to the issue as the lead.
Does.
All right.
I mean, no, HPCL should be lead case, my lords. The government of India undertaking and in fact, 2J
So,
matter, HPCL matter, it should be the lead case. Because what has happened in that case, let me cite one example to my lordship so that my lords can. That's kerosene and diesel. That's transfer refinery price on which I am discharging my tax, I am paying tax. That's because of government's policy, even if my procurement price is 100, I have to sell kerosene at, say, if I am purchasing at 20 rupees, I am selling at 8 rupees. Diesel, I am purchasing, supposing price
Like MSP. Like MSP.
What they have done, just a minute, what they have done, where refinery transfer price is more than the sell price, they have adopted two different modes. Whichever is higher, they have levied tax. Indiscriminate. That is not a spirit of 2J. So let that be the lead case.
All right.
HPCL.
All right.
Obliged.
That was the last
This Dabur, Your Lordship, is the first case. And in that case, counter is everything as you were. And
Doesn't
Your
matter,
Lordship,
sir. We have to hear all cases.
My
Your Lordship.
obliged.
Supplementary list item number 8.
The memo is taken on record. Dismissed
Well,
or withdrawn. Right.
I am for the respondent number 5.
All right.
Supplementary list item number 9.
None appears dismissed and not prosecution.
Supplementary list item number 10.
My lord, in item 10, my lord, I am in BC mode, my lord. This matter, in fact, infructuous.
All right. Appeal is dismissed as infractions. All right.
Supplementary item 11.
No instruction.
No instructions dismissed. All right.
Supplementary list item 12.
Well, item 12, no instruction.
No instructions. All right.
Supplementary list item 13.
On behalf of HN Mahapatra, no instruction.
No instructions. All right.
Supplementary list item number 14.
May please, no instruction, my
No instructions. All right.
Supplementary list item 15.
15 also him only. None appears dismissed and not prosecution.
Sorry, my lord. Sorry. No instruction, my lord. Sorry.
Item 15.
But 14?
Sorry.
No, you're not in 14.
No, my lord.
Oh, 14 dismissed and non-prosecution, 15 no instructions. All right.
Supplementary list item number 16.
None appears dismissed, non-prosecution.
Item number 17.
Same year.
Supplementary list item 18.
None appears. Dismiss on opposition.
Supplementary list item number 19.
My lordship, on I am for OP.
All right, none appears. Dismiss on opposition.
Supplementary item 20.
Influence
All right, it is infructuous.
Final order passed by this honorable.
All right, sir. All right.
Identical material lordship is there. Can you take note tomorrow
Uh-huh.
on the board?
Give us the numbers.
Rate of pin number, you lordship.
Taken on board. Dismissed as not infructuous.
202 of 2014. Identical matter.
202 of 2014.
Madam.
All right.
Supplementary list item number 21.
None appears. Dismiss on opposition.
Item number 22.
My lord, item number 22, the matter has been settled between both the parties.
All right.
Nothing remains.
Since the case has been settled, no orders are called for the writ of list disposed of.
Item number 23.
Lordship, in item 23, the discipline proceeding has already been concluded.
All right.
So if any cause of action shall arise, liberty may be given to a person.
Infructuous, it has become infructuous.
I am appearing for the government of India in item 23.
All right.
Item number 24.
24, my lords, this appeal is directed against orders of single judge.
What's the delay, sir?
My lords,
Delay, period of delay. One 185 days, sir.
my lords,
185 days delay.
my lords,
What's the explanation?
my lords, I have explained that in my
Nothing. Para 3. Come to para 3 of your IA. Nothing. There's a delay of 185 days, which is not explained at all in the application. Consequently, the court is not inclined to condone the delay. The application is dismissed. Consequently, the appeal is dismissed. Yes.
Item number 25.
None appears. Dismissed on opposition.
Item 26.
None appears. Dismissed on opposition.
Supplementary item 27.
27, my lord. The provision of the employment scheme 17A has been wrongly applied by the honorable single judge. May I kindly see 17A I have quoted in my writ appeal, page 4. Page 4 of the writ appeal I have quoted that provision.
So 161 days delay, sir.
In my case,
161 days delay. There's a delay of 161 days as satisfactory.
I have filed a petition on this.
Just read that para 2. No explanation at all.
All right.
Delays, application for delays dismissed. Consequently, the appeal is dismissed. Right.
Supplementary item 28.
None appears. Dismissed in opposition.
Item number 29.
Can I pray for a pass over your lordship?
All right.
Item number 30.
Item number 30, my lord, I am similar.
Yes.
My lord, may I pray that let this matter come next week? I am a little bit handicapped today.
All right. At the request of Mr. Mahanti, Senior Counsel for the Appellate. 21st September. Right, sir.
21st September. Supplementary list item 31.
None appears. Dismissed in opposition.
Supplementary item 32.
May please, Lordship. On behalf of Mr. C. Mahanti, Lordship. Lordship, this application is for directing the respondents to correct the caste within certain scheduled period and to allow opportunity to community Agni Kuda Kshatriya from all the government facilitation, Lordship. Lordship, our only player is to consider us. Our main player is against Tahsildar Ganjab, Lordship. To consider our representation and to give us the benefit of Kshatriya.
You make a fresh representation, sir. These
Yes,
representations must be very old now.
Yes, Lord.
Permitting the petitioners to make a fresh representation to the authorities. And after following up on such representation to seek appropriate orders, the petition is disposed of. Yes.
Oblige, Lord.
Item 31, is it?
31 is a letter patent, your lordship.
Letter petition, sir. You say this petition was registered on a letter received by the court regarding implementation of the Orissa Education Selection Board for the state rules 1992. Full stop. In the last 7 years, there have been no substantive orders passed by the court, and no affidavits have also been filed. Full stop. Since there would be subsequent developments which have to be accounted for, the court is not inclined to entertain the present petition as such. Full stop.
Supplementary list item 33.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Item number 34.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Supplementary list item 35.
No instruction, my lord. No instructions dismissed.
Supplementary list item 36.
Infructuous, my lord. Infructuous.
Appearance of noted by.
Supplementary list item number 37.
My lord, I may be pardon to make mention, my lord, small submission I have to make. Item number 5 is concerned. A list of persons who will visit I will give a list by Monday.
No.
My lord.
We're not having a list like this.
My lord.
We are not going to have a list, sir. Those 3 persons you mentioned, only them. Yes.
All right.
Item 37.
My lord, this is an application under the form of PAEL. The encroachment has been made and only encroachment case has been initiated. No eviction yet. Therefore, the villagers approach my lord. The lordship may look at.
You're not interested, sir. The matter was never listed at all. No notice has even gone. You make a fresh representation. You say, permitting the petitioners to make a fresh representation to the authorities naming the encroachers. And after following up on such representation to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law. The petition is disposed of. Yes.
Item number 38.
Lordship granted me liberty to approach the representation.
No. The memo is taken on record. No instructions dismissed.
Item number 39.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Item number 40.
Appears dismissed in opposition.
Item number 41.
May I please your lordship in virtual mode? My lord, the item is infructuous.
Infructuous dismissed. All right.
In your opinion, appearance be noted.
Item number 42.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Item number 43.
In item number 43, lordship, this is a PIL matter. The petitioners are the villagers. Here, the petitioners challenging the inaction of opposite party number 1 and 2 to not to take it to remove the unauthorized construction made by the OP number 3 and 4, my lord.
You make a fresh representations. Permitting the petitioner to make a fresh representation regarding the alleged unauthorized construction raised by opposite parties 3 and 4, and after following such representation to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law. The petition is disposed of.
Supplementary item 44.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Item number 45.
May I please, lordship? Matter related to PL matter, my lord, regarding illegal establishment toll plaza at Bonojodi in the National Highway, Kyonjhar, my lord. And in this case, last occasion, my lord issued notice to National Highway Authority, and they have appeared, my lord. My case is that there is the toll plaza which is within the 60 kilometer, my lord, and distance 6 kilometer from the municipality, Kyonjhar municipality area, my lord. We should be more 60 in 60 kilometers, it was within 43 kilometers, my lord.
These are not matters where we are going to interfere, sir. Where the toll plaza should be and all that. It will all be subject matter of some agreement between the parties.
What is the case, my lord?
Interfering in a matter where the issue is where a toll plaza should be set up on a national highway, which is all subject matter of agreement between parties.
And counter already filed by the OP number 1, my lord.
Yeah, the court is therefore not inclined to interfere. The petition is dismissed.
Supplementary list item number 46.
None appears dismissed and opposite.
Supplementary 47.
47, my lord, I am in BC, my lord. My lord, this is a writ application in the nature of PIL. My lord, originally this record, this land has been recorded in the name of Jagannath Mahaprabhu as per the civic settlement record of right. But subsequently, after vesting, the land was vested to government, and Hal Arbor was prepared in the name of government. But right now, some unscrupulous persons, they have made construction over this land. And they have also filed their counter saying that they have title over the property. They have placed many documents before this honorable court. Well, I need to file a rejoinder, so 10 days time may be given.
Have they all been served? OP number 7 has still not been served. Oh, it's appearing. Nobody's filed reply. In this
No, my
petition.
lord, counter has been filed at the instance of.
By whom, sir?
I am for petitioner, my lord.
No, only for 7 and 8.
7 and 8.
How is this a PIL, sir?
My lord, this land has been recorded in the name of government. Originally, it was, my lord, the sentiment of general public is also involved with Lord Jagannath, my lord. This land was originally recorded in the name of Lord Jagannath. And,
where is the land, sir? Where is the land?
The land is at Puri town, my lord.
Puri.
My lord. My lord, I will file counter, my lord. I will suffice my case.
Sorry?
I will file my rejoinder, my lord. I will suffice my case. They have placed many documents.
State has not filed a reply.
No, not my lord. OP number 7.
Why is the state not filing a reply, sir? Collector.
Yes, my lord, the Parwise comment is there, but we have not filed.
Reply be filed by the state positively within 4 weeks. Rejoinder to the counterfeits filed thus far be filed for the next date. 29 November.
Supplementary list item 48.
None appears. Dismissal not prosecution.
Supplementary list item 49.
My lord, on behalf of HN Mahaprabhu, this item to pass over.
All right.
Supplementary item 50.
None appears. Dismissal not prosecution.
Supplementary list item 51.
My lord, item 51, different annexes not attached, some of the annexes. 1 week maybe time may be given to correct the defects.
What's it about?
As relating to challenging the public hearing. PIL.
Sorry, this must all be over by now.
The public hearing is over. My lord.
Long ago, sir. Public hearing took place in 2018 or 19.
My lord, 19.
Then?
Part of 19.
So now, where subsequent developments, you better file a fresh petition.
My lord, I have filed an alternate petition, but let me file the annexes and my lord may pass the order after hearing.
No, you'll have to amend the petition, sir. There will be other developments.
My lord, I will amend the petition. Along with I will amend the petition.
At the request of counsel, the petitioner list 28 November. In the meanwhile, amendment applications be filed. All right.
Supplementary list item 52.
May I please, my lord? My lord, in the similar matter, my lord has disposed one writ application permitting me to withdraw to move the endowment commissioner.
All right, same order.
Same order.
Supplementary list fresh admission item number 53. Item 53.
None appears to sustain our prosecution.
Supplementary list item 54.
May it please, my lord. Sir, I beg to appear virtually, your lordship.
What is prayers B to E?
Sir, there are only two aspects, sir. In the 27 July order, there was a CIRP initiated against a company, sir. My grievance is not that my claims were not accepted. Sir, may just have 2 pages, Annexure 22 at page 387, sir. So there was.
How can a writ petition lie for implementation of an order of an NCLT? I don't understand this.
Sir, it's not the implementation of the order, sir. Sir, it's that in the CIRP proceedings, sir, there was a prayer made in the resolution plan.
That you should go to the NCLT, right? If you're challenging an order of NCLT, should you not go to the NCLT?
Sir, today I'm not on my claim, sir. Sir, today I'm on the direction of investigation into affairs of this company, sir, for the reason that the order passed by the NCLT at page 382, sir, has said that it is for the appropriate authorities to consider whether any illegalities have been committed, sir. Sir,
no, but how is a writ petition maintainable?
Sir, because the reason the writ petition is so voluminous is because I've placed on record, sir.
No, we're not asking you why it's voluminous. How is it maintainable?
Sir, under 226, sir, my lords have the power to direct investigation, sir.
No, how? Look at your petitioner. Where is the petitioner located? In Chhattisgarh.
Yes, sir.
And the respondents?
Sir, the main respondents are located in Chhattisgarh, sir, but my grievance.
What is this? What is the Orissa High Court doing here, sir?
Sir, because sir, what has happened is that when I file my claim as a financial creditor and an operational creditor, sir, not only is my claim rejected, sir, adverse inferences are passed against me that my documents are sham and nominal. Sir, but
this is something that is happening in the NCLT?
Yes.
At your instance, against persons, you are in Chhattisgarh, the respondents are in Chhattisgarh, the matter is going on in NCLT. How does Orissa High Court get jurisdiction?
Sir, the NCLT is in Cuttack, sir. Because the CIRP in relation to this company is in Cuttack, sir. And sir, what has happened is that
what is in Cuttack? Sorry?
Sir, the NCLT, so my lord will have the order at Annexure 22, sir. It's the NCLT in the Cuttack bench, sir. So that is where the CIRP has been initiated, sir.
But against an interim order of the NCLT, does not an appeal lie to the NCLT?
Sir, that is what I'm trying to demonstrate. I'm not on my claim today, sir. Sir, I'm only on the limited aspect, sir, that as per the documents, because not only is the NCLT saying that my documents are sham and nominal, sir, it's been stated that my documents have been created for an ulterior purpose, sir. But when I look at the documents of the corporate debtor, sir, there are brazen illegalities, sir. The audit reports misstate facts. Sir, the annual returns have companies which are
What is the stage of the proceedings in the NCLT? NCLT.
So in the NCLT, the resolution plan has been passed and the CIR has been concluded.
So you should go to the NCLT, sir.
So I did prefer my appeal in the NCLT because the impugned order will be limited to my claim, sir. I cannot agitate these aspects of illegalities being committed. A and B, the directions to SFI and ED to investigate these matters, sir. Sir, it is settled position of law. The NCLT or even the NCLT cannot direct these powers, my lord.
No. If it cannot, then NCLT can correct the errors of the NCLT.
So the reason is that I cannot go into the NCLT to agitate these points. So it lies before my lord to direct these investigations.
No. You're mistaken on that.
So I may be allowed to place judgments on record. So the NCLT, in fact, at a previous instance, did direct investigation. The NCLAT has stated that, sir. Because on the IBC side,
whether it's then NCLAT will state in this also.
No, sir. So even if the NCLT were to pass directions to initiate investigation, sir, that has been stated by the NCLAT because under the IBC there are no powers, sir, to direct investigation, sir. And I am aggrieved today, sir. I am a double victim. not only is my claim rejected, sir, adverse inferences are passed against me, which are criminal in nature. But when I look at the affairs of the corporate debtor, sir, it requires an investigation, sir. And the reason I'm before my lords is because all of this emanates from the jurisdiction.
The Constable, the petitioner wants to place on record case law to show how the present writ petition is maintainable. At his request list on 12 December. Yes.
Grateful.
Supplementary list, rest admission item 55. 55.
May I pardon, my lord? My lord, I was on my legs at the time. At the meantime, I missed up item 53, my lord. I am for the petitioner, my lord.
All right. Tell us what is what.
My lord, may I please, my lord?
Yes, please.
Yes, my lord. In this case, my lord, I am for the petitioner. Where petitioner filed this writ application for analogous hearing of RPFM number 79 of 2021 and MATA number 90 of 20.
How is a writ petition maintainable for these things, sir? Please. Then there's a limit to how much writ petition can be filed for all kinds of things.
Then permitted to withdraw.
Constable, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw this present petition to seek other appropriate remedies as may be available to the petitioner. Law dismisses withdrawn, liberty is paid for. All right.
May I pardon to mention, my lord? Please supplement item 50, my lord.
50.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah.
My lord, the unfortunate present when the matter.
All tell us what it is about.
The matter is matter relating to public interest litigation, my lord.
Encroachment, demolish the encroachment. Where is your representation? Annexure 3 series. Is there a postal proof?
Some
people no proof of your representation having been submitted, sir. Come to annexure 3.
Yes, my lord.
Where is the proof of delivery of this representation?
The petitioner, some of the petitioner personally visited to the office of the.
That won't help, sir, unless you get a stamp with an acknowledgement.
Yes, my lord. Can I adjourn this matter from any other date? I'll take the instruction regarding the proof of the submission of the.
You make a fresh representation. You say permission the petitioner to make a fresh representation.
Yes, ma'am.
And after following up on such representation to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law, the petition is disposed of. All right.
Item number 55.
Oblige. Item number 50.
My lord, item 55, second item in the list. WPC number 22570 of 2017 permitted to withdraw, my lord. We have already filed the
second item permitted to be withdrawn. 22570 2017. Yes. What of the rest? None appears in the rest. Dismissal or prosecution.
My lord, item number WPC number 12530 of 2020. It is a matter endowment matter, my lord. It was wrongly attached to the item with main petition, my lord. WPC 1253.
Whom are you for?
I am for the petitioner, my lord.
Which one?
12530. You say list this before the appropriate roster bench. At the request of petitioner, list before the appropriate roster bench.
Your Lordship, I may be pardoned.
30th November.
I may be pardoned, Lordships. They're challenging the virus of the Amendment Act. It is a match. They're challenging the virus.
This batch of cases, my lord, this batch of cases, they are all tagged with a PIL.
Ultra virus. Correct.
So all these have to be hard analogous because all are interlinked.
Correct.
So
anyway, all right.
Then your Lordship kindly adjourn to another day. My senior Mr. KP Mr.
All right. 12530 of 2020. You say counsel the petitioner. The request of counsel the petitioner. List on 14th December.
My lord, may I say something? My lord, may I say something? My lord, they have challenged the virus of an act. In the meantime, their appointments were all for 2 years. That has lapsed more than 2 years back.
Okay.
The interim orders are continuing.
Okay.
Therefore, we are not able to process the matters.
All right.
The Lordship may fix it next week.
No, I'm dismissing the rest now. Nobody's appearing.
Lordship, please.
So 12530, we'll list it on 14 December.
Lordship, please.
All right.
in that case, there is no interim order. In that
In that case, there is an interim order also.
Yeah, interim orders are all vacated.
Lordship pleases.
Even in that 12530, you say interim orders vacated. Right.
No, my lord, let it come on date fixed, my lord. My senior KP Mishra will appear in this case.
No interim orders in 12530, there's no interim order. Oh, no coercive action. That's neither here nor there.
Lordship may clarify that. They are saying no coercive action.
It is clarified that the interim order dated 5/8/2020 will not come in the way of a fresh
Lordship pleases.
Board being constituted.
Lordship pleases.
Right.
Place constitution of the managing trust. Place constitution of the managing committee.
Fresh managing committee being constituted. All right.
Supplementary
Orders are dismissed for non-prosecution.
Yes.
For orders item number 56. Item number 56.
None appears dismissed for non-prosecution.
Item number 57.
None appears dismissed for non-prosecution.
Supplementary list for orders item number 58.
My lords, government is creating a minor irrigation project over Gochar land, my lords. The assistant engineer MI division is acquire 19 acre 86 display.
Pardon to mention, your lordship. Pardon to mention, your lordship, and item 55, your lordship. Other matters, your lordship, 23247 and 12303. And other 13321 interim orders, your lordship. My senior Mr. KP Mishra will appear in this case, your lordship. Interim order continue, your lordship.
Which matter, sir? That's all over now, sir. We're not going back there. That's all over now. Yes.
Sorry, pardon.
Sorry, sir. We're not going back now.
Now 58.
Yes. 58.
Pardon, your lordship.
No, we're in item 58, sir. Please do not interrupt. Yes.
My lords, annexor acquire 19 acres 86 dismal over annexor 1, my lords. But my lords, opposite party number 5, Tahsildar Kontrabanji, letter dated 26/9/2019. There is no land has been handed over to the minor irrigation project department for construction of Mohulpatti MIP through under
registry will furnish an explanation how this matter was listed despite defects not being removed. List only after removal of defects. Yes.
Supplementary list item 59.
May I please your lordship? This is a matter relating to operation of a fish market on a place which is other than on a place which is allotted. The allotted place is in 318, but the fish market is operating on plot number 216, which happens to be
again defects in this matter, sir. Defects be removed within a week. List thereafter.
Supplementary list item 60.
Lordship.
Item number 60.
Yes.
Again, remove the defects, sir. Defects be removed. List thereafter. Within a week. List thereafter.
Item 61.
I am permitted to withdraw the liberty to file better.
All right. Counsel the petitioner seek leave to withdraw this petition with liberty to file a better petition. Disposed of is withdrawn to liberty is paid.
Item 62.
62, my lord, a representation under annexure 3 is pending before the opposite partner 1, my lord. The school and mass education department is the opposite partner 1. My lords, may direct disposal.
The petitioner's representation, bracket annexure 3 be disposed of by be examined by the principal secretary school and mass education department. And after notice to the petitioner, the reasoned order shall be passed there or not later than 5th December and be communicated to the petitioner not within a week thereafter. The court clarifies it as not expressed any view in the matter.
Item 63.
My lord may say that a repentant be submitted because there is no proof of.
Yes, there is proof.
Well, the postal receipt, my lords, I
Yes.
have enclosed at page 17.
Yes, carry on.
Supplementary item 63. Oh, sorry.
This is the writ application in the nature of PIL.
Defects be cured within a week, the rest thereafter. Right.
Item 64.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, the matter may be taken up 2 weeks after. I will remove the
No,
defect.
within a week.
It has become
Defects be removed within a week, list thereafter.
Item 65.
My lord, representation pending under annexure 2 for the opposite party number 2 collector, my lord. Regarding encroachment of the government land.
Where is the proof, sir?
Proof is the seal and signature at
Or
page 14.
the petitioner's representations dated 19 May 2022 be examined by the collector. Baleshwar. And after notice the petitioners and to opposite parties 5 to 10 and after giving them a hearing, a reasoned order shall be passed not later than 12th December and become parties within a week thereafter. The court clarifies it is not expressed in the matter.
Item number 66.
Illegal encroachment over butcher land, my lord. My representation is annexure 3, page 14 to collector, my lord. That is not being disposed of. Your lordship. Annexure 3, page 14.
Where is the proof of delivery of this
That is-
representation?
At the top, your lordship, may kindly see the diary number has been entered 986-12/7/2022. They have received and put. I'll file
Alright,
and
the petitioner's representation dated 11th July 2022 be examined by the collector Jashpur and after notice the petitioners and after giving them a hearing, a reasoned order shall be passed thereon not later than 12th December and communicate to the parties within a week thereafter. The court clarifies it has not expressed any matter.
Item number 67.
67, my lord. My lord, I mean VC, my lord. My lord, PIL against delay of a major road project connecting the industrial and mining district of Angul to Cuttack, my lord. My lord, initially the project was started in the year 2000, my lord. And thereafter subsequent tender has been awarded to opposite party number 8 and 9, my lord.
All right, the petitioner's representations, annexure 8 series shall be examined by the National Highway Authority.
NHAI has to be.
By the collector Angul and after notice to the NHAI, to the petitioners, the NHAI and opposite parties 8 and 9 and after giving them a hearing, a reasoned order should be passed thereon not later than 19 December and be communicated to the parties within a week thereafter. The court clarifies it is not expressed in the matter.
Item 68.
May I please, lordship. The grievance petition of the petitioner pending before the Tahsildar for removal of unauthorized encroachment, my lord. Page 10, annexure 2, my lord. And he has been sent by through my lord's speed
All right,
post.
the petitioner's representation be examined by the Tahsildar Erasma.
Yes.
And after notice the petitioners and opposite parties 4 to 8 and after giving them a hearing, the reasoned order shall be passed not later than 19 December and be communicated to the parties within a week thereafter. The court clarifies it is not expressed in the matter.
Supplementary list item 69.
Your lordship, there is no instruction from the appellant.
No instructions dismissed.
Item number 70.
70, my lord, I have removed the defect, also taken the space for limitations, my lord. In fact, there is no delay, my lord. The lordship may see the order was the judgment of the single judge, one single judge is dated.
It's all right. Tell us what the matter is about. Award, labor code.
My lord, in this case, my lord,
This is no, writ appeal is not maintainable, sir.
Pardon, my lord?
Writ appeal is not maintainable. You have challenged a industrial court award, labor court award in the writ petition, that's 227.
I have not challenged. The workman has challenged in a writ application challenging the award.
Against that, no writ appeal is maintainable. No writ appeal is maintainable against an order passed by the learned single judge under Article 227 of the Constitution.
It's a cessionary, 226 and 226.
Or to us, sir, against an order of the labor court. permitting the appellant to avail the appropriate remedies as may be available to it in accordance with law, the writ appeal is dismissed. There's a full bench of this court on this. Yes.
Item 71.
71, my lord, the order impugned in the writ appeal has been implemented.
All right.
And the result
is disposed of as such. Right.
Item 72.
72, my lord, the defect I have filed in time. I have filed the certified copy as per my order. But the note is saying I have not filed the certified copy. It was filed in time, therefore I have not taken any step for limitation. I will verify, my lord. That is because
what is there, sir?
Original certified copy I have filed.
No, 2014 matter. What is it about?
The case is a order of the trial. If only 3 points, I will argue, my lord. My lord, kindly see the writ petition. What is the prayer? The writ petition before the Honorable Court, page 15. Under the above circumstance, therefore, humbly prayed that the interest of justice, Honorable Court be graciously pleased to issue rule coming up with the opposite parties to so cause as to why impugn order dated 12/2/14 passed by the Director of Higher Education Research shall not be quashed, and to why approval, appointment, block grant shall not be extended in favor of the petitioner holding the post on 24/7/90. This was the prayer. And the order of the director, which was impugned, or 12 to page 27. Kindly see. Page 27. Learned State Education Tribunal by order dated 14/3/12 in JI case 194/10.
Only order of remand, sir.
Now, what happened against the tribunal order? He has filed an application before the tribunal for payment of granted and all these things. Matter was remitted back to the director. Director passed the order. He has participated before the director. Now came up to the Honorable Court. We have also contested the case in the directorate. And the writ petition is filed because against that order, and again another GI case could have been filed on section 24B of the Act. Instead of filing it, they filed a writ application. File a writ application, but the writ application was disposed of at this at the stage of admission, setting aside the order of the director as well as the order of the tribunal. Tribunal order was not challenged and directed all these things. Kindly see. So, if at all cease to approach the 24B, or the High Court can exercise power on
the remission back to the Education Tribunal only.
No, he has remitted the passing the tribunal order, earlier order, basing on which the director order has passed. That order was not under challenge before this Honorable Court, before the Honorable Single Judge. And that has been implemented, accepted by the party.
So, but now there's no stay of this order. In the last 8 years, no stay of this order.
No, my lord, the difficulty is now, see, he's not there. He is out of the
Then we'll just leave the question of law open. In the last 8 years, the impugned order of the learned single judge has not even been stayed. It must have worked.
That has not been implemented. And the matter is
leaving the question of law arising from the impugned order of the learned single judge open for decision in some other appropriate case, the writ appeal is disposed of. Right.
My lord, this another person will be prejudiced. The High Court has passed an order without giving the opportunity.
All right. You left the question of law open, sir. Right.
But the petition number 2, who is the affected person, he has not been noticed even by the High Court.
He is not before us, sir. Whom are you?
He is before this Honorable Court. The petition number 2 is there.
Sir, this has not been stayed for the last 8 years.
That has not been implemented. Currently, see, my lord, the tribunal has not also.
It's all right. It will not be implemented hereafter also then. Yes.
Item 73.
Because the tribunal has the issue.
All right.
It has remitted back to the
They are not interfering after 8 years, sir. When not even a stay or order is passed. Yes.
Well, merely because the stay is not there, my lord, a person will not.
8 years, sir. No, you don't take the first step to cure the defects. You sleep over it. Not even listed once in 8 years. Why should we entertain the behalf of an appellant who is not interested in the matter? Yes.
They are interested, but
not interested, sir. 8 years, nothing has happened. They're clearly not interested. Clearly not interested. Yes.
Supplementary list item number 73.
73, may I please, your lordship? Your lordship may kindly see order dated 23/4/2018. Whereunder I was directed to serve notice through registered post on OP number 1, and I did it on 26/4/2018. And the computer screen that is passing on. There is nothing lacking as noted in the list that incomplete. What incomplete? I had paid entire fees of registered fees. Your lordship may kindly see the computer slip I had obtained on 26/4. So I will verify if there is nothing in the noting regarding incompleteness. Even if there is any incompleteness, I will do it right by tomorrow.
Counsel, the appellant claims that respondent number 1
Miller
has been served. However, the fact remains that notice could not be issued for lack of requisites. Fresh notice be issued to respondents 1, 2, and 3 by speed post, returnable 10th January.
Supplementary list item 74.
Miller, interim order.
Interim order to continue. All right.
Item 74.
None appears dismissal not on solution.
Supplementary list item 75.
My lord, item 74, my lord. My learned senior, Mr. S.P. Mishra, is on his legs. So may pass over the matter.
Wait for the whole matter to be over and then you start speaking. Pass over.
Item number 75.
Before starting my learned senior, in item 75, first sub item, writ appeal number 82 by 22 and last item, writ appeal 61 by 22. I have been instructed to appear. Let my learned government advocate may serve one copy on me, and the matter, both the matters are different from the.
These two matters are slightly different. This can be
All right. Writ appeal 82 of 22 and
79. And writ appeal 61 by
22. Counsel for the opposite party be served with the copy of the appeal paper. List on 20th December.
Obliged.
Matters.
Well, the other matter, my lord, I have given recently disposed of cases by your lordship. The order I have given. Similar matter, your lordship's already disposed of. And in the meantime, my lord, it has been complied with.
I have prepared a short date check with compilation of documents.
And in the short note mails, I have given.
List for hearing. Just say list for hearing. Short notes of arguments have been submitted by both parties. List for hearing on 17th January.
In the short note, my lord, the earlier case, batch of cases, my lord, same data entry operator.
All right.
Approached by the division bench approved, my lord, and the Supreme Court approved. They have been appointed. I have given the
all right.
All the references.
May I please?
Item 76.
Item number 76.
76, may I please, your lordship. The order dated 23 February 2022 is under challenge before my lord, wherein the single judge has refused the claim of the promotion of the present petitioner with effect from 1st to 13 from the level 5 to level 4 teachers, my lord. Only on the ground, your lordship, only I took into page 24 of the selection committee of the writ appeal, page 24. The selection committee meeting was held on 28th November 2012, my lord. Wherein in clause 14, it has been decided, page 26. Your lordship, kindly see clause 14.
They have not served the copy of the appeal memo.
Yes, I have served that receipt with me. Your lordship, kindly see. Receipt with me, my lord.
Serve another copy, sir.
Yes, this is the receipt. I have already served. On 20. I have.
But can 75 be after the vacation? Some interim orders against.
75?
Yes, yes. Lordship have posted it to January.
Oh, you wanted earlier date?
Lordship pleases, my lord, immediately after the vacation, my lord, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, whatever date suits your lordships.
Take a charge on 20th October.
Lordship please.
20.
May I please, your lord? My lord, item 74, my lord. My lord, my learned senior was on his legs. My lord, may I pass over the matter, my lord. Item 74.
Passed over only.
Highly obliged, my lord.
76.
76, you serve another copy, sir.
I'll serve another copy.
Another copy of the writ will be served on counsel of the state who needs time for instructions. 3rd November.
Supplementary item 77.
Next to get.
Item 77.
What's the delay, sir?
Delay within that limitation period, but 1 month is delay. 28
Say
days.
the delay is controlled.
And my lord,
Your lordship, let me. In similar case, your lordship has decided the issue that is in Samarendra Naik versus and others versus state of Odisha. That was challenged before the Honorable Apex Court, that is pending.
Pending.
Yes.
Awaiting the judgment of the Supreme Court in SLP civil.
SLP 276 and I'm giving them. I'm just passing.
All right. List on 20th December.
Right.
Supplementary list item 78.
78 also same.
Same order.
Both the matters.
All right.
Item 79.
May I please, yours? In this case, my lord, there are two, one miscase and one IA, my lord. So for IA entry, may not press, my lord. And so for miscase number 1883 of 2017, my lord, for bail, my lord, under section 389. This case, my lord, the conviction, admittedly, petitioner is the husband of the deceased, my lord. Conviction under section 498 304B of IPC, my lord. What happened, my lord? The date of occurrence 28/3/2008 and FIR on the same day, but the appellant was arrested on 29/3/2008. Thereafter, during course of the trial, he was on bail, my lord. After judgment, that is 18/4/2016, he is in custody, my lord.
You're not inclined to right now. You see, the court is not inclined to entertain the bail application at this stage. Paper books are ready already. List for final hearing. When do you want it? So you give us a date. We're prepared to hear you at the earliest.
My lord.
You tell us a date, we'll hear you on that.
Let's see, month of October.
17th October.
My lord.
All right. List on 17th October. All right. For final hearing.
Supplementary list item number 80.
May I please, your lords? But appellant has been convicted under section 302 IPC and sentenced to life imprisonment. And my lord, there is an eyewitness to the occurrence. PW6 is the eyewitness to the occurrence. Prosecution case that my lord, the appellant is the husband of the deceased. And allegation, my lord, PW6 stated, my lord, that the appellant suddenly assaulted by means of a lathi, and the single blow she has given out of, my lord, is a quarrel, my lord, is a petty quarrel between husband and wife due to, my lord, household work, and the appellant gave a single blow. And medical report, my lord, Dr. PW22 also find that there is only one external injury, one last injury on the left upper frontal region of the scalp. That is only one single injury.
Scalp.
Yes, only one injury, and it is the cause of death, my lord. The allegation that the appellant just at the time of occurrence, there is, my lord, there is a argument between husband and wife relating to cleaning of utensil.
Not a Why is it not cancelled?
PW6, my lord.
Yes.
Running page 44.
Yes.
It has been stated that at that time, Tui Soy was cleaning her utensil. I was standing there. Accused Karji Soy assaulted Tui Soy by means of a thenga on her head, causing bleeding.
Unprovoked, sir. This is totally unprovoked.
Pardon?
Unprovoked.
Yes, unprovoked, my lord. It's on paragraph 4, my lord, it was suggested. Paragraph 4, your lordship, cross-examination.
Argued with accused. After cleaning the utensils.
Yes, that is been admitted by the IO Malad PW9. He has admitted, he has stated before, paragraph running page 67, paragraph 9. Running page 67, paragraph 9. I have examined PW6. It is a fact that she has stated before me that this is Tuisa argued with the accused Karji after cleaning her utensils, and that accused asked Tuisa to keep silent, but Tui did not listen to him and rather
How many
shouted
years
at
has he
Karji.
spent? How many years?
Pardon?
How many years?
I'm in custody since December 2016.
After conviction.
Throughout I'm in custody.
Even for part 2, we'll sentence him to 8 years.
Yes, I feel not because, but one part that my learned friend is saying that in the cross-examination of PW6, she said that she did not state regarding the argument part. But nevertheless, my lord, if a lordship will consider it's one blow on the head.
It is admitted.
We'll pass the detailed order 8 years.
I will.
All right. Sentence the accused to 8 years. The offense is converted to 1 under 304 part IPC. All right. Pass the detailed order.
Supplementary list item number 81.
81 mallet. I beg pardon, mallet. I have in course of I'll file bail application mallet IA. There is no IA for bail. Earlier my application was rejected. I'm appearing in this case.
All right. The stay of fine is stayed.
Mallet.
Counsel for the appellant wants to apply for bail.
Mallet.
Request list on 23rd October. Sorry, 23rd November.
Mallet. Obliged.
Supplementary list item 82.
My lord, conviction under section 3(2)(b) of the SCST life along with 76(2)(i) and 366(363). His trial, during the trial he was on bail, but on the strength of NBW has arrested and in custody since 2020. And so far the
Deposition copies have been not given to us. Let him deposition copies.
We'll say paper books be prepared within 8 weeks and supplied to counsel of the parties. List on 7 December.
Obliged. Supplementary list item 83.
May it please your lordships. Lord, on the last occasion, your lordships was pleased enough to grant the stay realization of fine before is the suspension of sentence today, the IA.
How long has he been in? What is the offense?
My lord, here I'm challenging the judgment of conviction and the order of sentence under section 302 IPC
instruction
for imprisonment for life.
How long has he been in jail, sir?
Since 16/12/2013, 8 years and 8 months, and near about 8 years, 8 months, your lordships, in custody.
Circumstantial evidence or direct
This was the instruction I have received. This is
law and order situation.
If my lord allows me.
The report is very negative to you, sir. The report is extremely negative. Just show it to.
There was
The better thing would be to paper books to be readied.
My lord.
You see, the court is not inclined to entertain the application for bail at this stage. The paper books be readied and supplied to counsel the parties within 8 weeks. List for final hearing on 8 December. All right.
An early date,
Right.
your lordship, so I'll be
8 December.
ready.
Right.
Item 84.
Item 84, Mr. My learned senior SK Moon below. Next week I play with personal difficult. Next week request.
All right. At the request of counsel for the appellant. List on 23rd November.
Supplementary list item 85.
85, your lordship, the petitioner has been convicted under section 302, 376, 366,
Stay of fine
363,
is granted. 966 of 22. Right.
and 404, 441, and 201 of IPC. My lord, 3 dates are very important in this case, your lordship.
You're pressing for bail.
My lord.
Let the paper books be ready. The paper book be ready within 8 weeks.
My lord, the petitioner inside custody since last 8 years.
That's right.
And nobody identified the dead body, your lordship.
We'll hear it on 13th December. Right.
Supplementary item 86.
86, same, your lordship, fixed for hearing.
Paper books be ready within 8 weeks and be supplied to the parties. List on 14 December.
Supplementary list item 87.
Again, paper books be ready and be supplied to the council of the parties within 8. List on 19 December.
Supplementary list item 88.
88, my lord, it's a fresh case. I will serve the copy of the deposition. Your lordship may kindly consider my bail application 1 week after.
Not admitted yet.
Yes, admitted. Sir has been called. I will serve the copy of the
paper books be
deposition.
supplied by council of the parties within 8 weeks.
It's a face upon a 2022 matter, my lord.
I know. List on 28 December.
Supplementary list item 89.
89, item 89, may I please, your lordship? My lord, there is a delay in filing this appeal, your lordship.
All right, delays condoned. What's that application number? You not filed an IO for delay?
My lord,
1391.
1391.
That is allowed. All right.
My lord, the appellant has been convicted for
Admit LCR be requisitioned. The paper books be prepared within 8 weeks and supplied to council of the parties to be included in the list of final hearing matters thereafter. How long has he been in custody?
My lord, 6 years, around 6.
So you don't press this bail at this stage. You say 1391. The bail application not pressed at this stage is disposed of. Such. Right.
Supplementary list for admission item 90. Item number 90.
What is the minutes of the flag X?
As item 90, most of them are in the fag end of their career.
Final gradation list. None appears for the petitions. Dismissal no loss.
Supplementary list item 91.
None appears. Dismissal no loss.
Supplementary list item 92.
My lord,
92.
the last order was your lordship has directed me to obtain instruction from the GA department as to why the sanction order has not been given. That I have written them, and lordship may kindly give me last chance. I will take the instruction from the GA department.
DK prays for a last chance to comply with the order dated 27th. So 5th July 2022. List on
GA department
1st November.
1st November. Obliged.
Supplementary list item 93.
Right, please, your lordship. I'm on virtual mode.
Yes.
The last lordship may kindly see the last two orders on your lordship's record. Order number 39-522, the Council for the Revenue sought for time to produce the original records, the assessment records. Thereafter, my lord, your lordship was pleased to direct the matter to be placed before the roster bench.
What happened? Why is it not with the roster bench?
Maybe, my lord, the judges missed that order.
Is he recused? As? What you should say is recusing. No? You cannot automatically just. Unless he says I'm recusing, you can't. Justice Raman was probably appearing as standing counsel for the state. That's why.
Lord, I'm obliged. I pointed it out on the last occasion.
Right. So,
your lordship's.
Your lordship, your lordship on the last occasion has directed to produce the record, your lordship. Your lordship, in the meantime, we have made a query and called for the record from the assessing officer. Your lordship, the assessing officer has issued a letter that it has already been there in the second page. the record has already the Superintendent OJC Branch 9 Odisha High Court in the year 2016, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, may direct to include, or I may be permitted to trace out the record in the.
All right. It appears that the record is already sent to this court under cover of a letter dated 23rd February 2016. The registry will trace out the copy of the said letter has been placed before the court. The registry is directed to trace out the original record, assessment record. The department will also assist the registry in doing so.
Your Lordship.
There's an interim order in this.
My lord, I'm obliged. There is.
Interim order.
Interim order to continue 11 January.
I'm obliged. Deep reply.
Supplementary list item 94.
Memos taken and record, no instructions.
We are appealing for the opening quarter.
Supplementary list item 95.
None appears. This was not question.
Supplementary list item number 96.
96, please, my lords. Your Lordship, because of lack of education qualification of respondent number 1, he was not promoted to the post of Assistant General Manager and subsequent Deputy General Manager in the bank, my lords. And he approached this Honorable Court under Annexure 2, in which this Honorable Court directed that since he has joined before your staff service rules takes into effect, so you consider his case, though he is a matriculate. So we considered his case and by Annexure 4 at page 35, we gave him promotion to the post of Assistant General Manager and Deputy General Manager, retrospective date, but without any financial benefits.
Sir, now he's 63 years old, sir.
Yes.
Why are you chasing him? Leave the question of law open.
He's
already superannuated.
Yes, he has already been superannuated.
Then why chase him now, sir?
My lords, only question, my lords, that, my lords, Honorable Single Judge has found fault with the bank, to the appellant bank, that because of your fault,
we'll leave the question law open. We'll say it will not create a precedent.
Yes.
It's considering that the respondent one is already superannuated. The court clarifies that the order of will not constitute a precedent, and the question of law arising therefrom is left open for decision in some other appropriate case.
My lords, I have filed a judgment, your lordship. See, the Honorable Appeals Court also says that since he has not discharged in the promotion.
It's all right, sir. We'll just leave it open. The appeal is disposed of. All right.
Item 97.
The matrix influx are not present.
Influx was dismissed. Right.
Item number 98.
None appears dismissed and not question.
Supplementary list item 99.
Item 99, my lord. Though I have, my lord, day before yesterday, I have submitted filed the rejoinder, my lord. That has noting that has not come, my lord.
Rejoinder of the petitioner be placed in record.
Copy already solved.
List on 12 January. Right.
My lord, the copy may be given.
Or copy of the rejoinder be served and consider this.
Solve another copy.
All right.
Supplementary list item 100.
Date may be
12th January.
My lord.
But item 100, my lord. Inspector Lordship direction, the government not yet filed counter. My learned senior Mr. Saktidas has been engaged in my case, my lord. And till then, the government, the
counter is filing today.
Yes, counter.
All right. Counter is being filed today. Be placed in record. Rejoinder be filed for the next day.
Right.
18 January.
I pray, I have filed a miscase for stay there. So since land has been allotted in my favor, the forest department also supported me. They have, that is also
anyway, all right.
Rest on the opposite part not to, but because everything has been settled in my favor.
To construction of
yes. That but everything has been settled in my favor. Forest department has already filed counter supporting me, and the based of some persons collector has changed the view.
All right.
That is very strange, blood. That is Lakshmi. I pray the miscase by Lakshmi. Pray restaurants or some.
No.
But
no
what? That has been. Fix the date so that. Fix the date so that.
Date is given.
18th January.
Yeah.
Supplementary list item number 101.
Please, Manoj, I beg to appear virtually.
Rejoinder has not been filed.
Manoj, this is a
replies have been not received yet. There are no replies, Mr. Malhotra, yet.
Milords, I don't wish to file any reply. It's my petition to reply, Milords, has to come from the court, from the respondent has come. There's an intervention application that's filed. Milords, the intervention application also, Milords, effectively saying to the contrary, but basically they are supporting my case. So, Milords, I don't wish to find a response to that. What they are saying is that my interpretation in this writ, Milords, is skewed, but both of us want to reach the same conclusion that games of skill are not regulated by the Act. So whether it comes by way of another certiorari saying that it's not regulated or by a declaration.
No, but the state or the Union of India has not filed a reply, right?
No, I only have a reply on record from respondent.
The state has not filed a reply.
Only the deputy superintendent of police had filed a short affidavit, but on the merits, we haven't filed a reply. I'm seeking time to.
Final opportunity to the state. Bracket opposite parties 1 and 2 to file the replies within 8 weeks, rejoinder for the next date.
My lords may permit my intervention, my lords. There is nobody objecting to it.
All right, the intervention application is allowed. You want to be implemented as a respondent or?
No, my lords, I'm just wanting to assist my lords. An intervention is enough, my lords. I don't need to be.
All right. The intervener is permitted to assist the court by placing its submissions on record. List on this. 10th January, sir.
Much obliged.
I'm very grateful.
Right, sir.
Supplementary list item 102.
104.
Item 102.
None appears to
Item 103.
103, Your Lordship, Mr. Mahanti has undergone a surgery and is presently hospitalized.
Mr. Mahanti is stated to be unwell. List on.
Time need to do.
My lord, is urgent to
16 January.
Today will ready with the affidavit. We are also filing, my lord. Today will ready.
All right. Supplementary list item 104.
104, my lord. With consent of my learned senior for the opposite party, I pray for a short adjournment. Any date, Lordship.
The Lordship can adjourn it because we have to file the counter affidavit also.
All right.
Let the
reply be filed within 8
let another writ petition.
Connected writ petition is there.
Let another connected writ petition, that is 37019 of 2021.
List along with
arising out of the
37019 of 2021.
Maybe taken up by this.
Yeah, it is already tagged, I think.
No.
24 January. Right.
Interim model may be continued.
019 of 2020.
All right.
It's not. Interim model not should be.
Supplementary list item number 105.
May I please the Lords? My Lord, in this case, the petitioner seeks for extension of fee waiver benefits, which was granted to students of private schools for the academic year 2020.
We've already issued notice. Our pleadings complete.
Pleadings are complete.
We will list it for final hearing. Pleadings are now complete in the petition. List for final hearing on 11 January. Right.
Supplementary list item 106.
May I please, my lord? My lord, kindly have a glance to order dated 7/9/2022. There, your lordship, please to that on the last date, the opposite party number 7 points out that under the relevant rule, there is a provision for appeal. To assist this honorable court, I have filed an additional affidavit, my lord. I have supplied 106. Yes. Additional affidavit, my lord, running page number 2, my lord, of the affidavit. That the issue pending before this honorable court is not a subject matter to be dealt under that rule 14, my lord, appeal. Because if there is any dispute and problem in the approval and functioning of the school committee, then appeal to be prepared. I have supplied the copy to the school mass education and I am supplying the copy to the opposite party number 7. And last occasion, my lord, please to know who are the committee members of the school management committee and the platinum jubilee committee. That, my lord, kindly have a glance to running page number 5. School management committee members are there. Headmistress is also there, but the platinum jubilee committee only 5 members are there. This document on running page number 6. Only 5 members are there. This document I have collected under the RTA Act, my lord.
What do you say now? It's all very apparent now what's happening.
My lord, may
Some Platinum Jubilee Committee is something else. School Management Committee is something else.
And my lord, my last submission.
School Management Committee is bypassed. For setting up statute, you go to some other committee.
And last submission, my lord, running page number 8. Their resolution sitting number 4, running page number 8, paragraph number 4. It is unanimously declared to collect articles from Sudha magazine within 10th November, and MLA was requested to accord permission from School Mass Education Department for installation of the statute of Harihar Singh Maharaj. And this opposite party had filed affidavit that no such permission had been given. No such permission had also
applied.
No one applied.
No such permission was sought and permission was also not given.
See, you turn a blind eye to what's happening, sir. Each school will set up its own Platinum Jubilee and Golden Jubilee Committee, and the main committee, School Management Committee, has now no role to play. This is what is happening here.
Yes,
the school committee was not even consulted for the installing statute. Then how can you turn a blind eye to this?
Oh, if I may, your lordship, my lord, for a moment.
Only thing, my lord, it has been established without permission from the government.
No, you took a stand last time that no need for permission at all.
Yes,
that's
my
the
lord.
stand you took.
Yes.
Now it transpires that the committee, even of the school,
yes,
that was also not consulted.
Yes.
Then
my lord, your lordship will take a decision, my lord. But after all, the statue has already been installed. It has been
that way people start overnight installing only statues.
No, not overnight.
I just want to. Who is that?
His Excellency, the governor has also.
So in this country, statues can literally come up overnight. Literally.
No.
Yes.
Here, His Excellency, the governor has inaugurated the statue of everything.
Somebody to inaugurate. He's not going to ask you.
Who's that gentleman? A British era ruler who had tried to suppress the freedom movement in the state and convicted the freedom fighters with rigorous imprisonment. He is the gentleman.
My lord, may I?
Because his father had given hand for construction of that school. Yeah, we can understand. If his father's statue be installed, it's all right. But
my lord, if I may, my lord. My lord, what is the case of the petitioner? My lord, it is a PIL. My lord, he has sought to invoke that there is some permission that is to be required before doing of any development in the school premises. My lord, let him show one regulation under which, my lord, a permission can be sought for. My lord, just any one regulation. Yes.
Just imagine what he's trying to point out is this entire thing happens under the aegis of what is called the Platinum Jubilee Committee.
My lord.
And the committee has nothing to do with the actual committee running the school. The school committee has 18 persons.
Yes,
this issue does not even go before that committee. It goes before some Platinum Jubilee Committee.
not recognized by the SMC as well as the School Mass Education Department.
And nobody in that RC committee is part of this Platinum Jubilee. So
These are the
some
students.
independent committee which is taking its own decisions and simply says, let's have a statue. And then the statue comes up.
My lord,
there has to be some
law,
some regulation.
There has to be definitely something there, my lord. My lord, or else of its own, my lord, this Jubilee committee will not be there. My lord, I'll take instructions on that, your lordship. But as how this committee was formed. But your lordship may kindly see the case. My lord, the case is this, that he does not want, my lord, if that is the scenario, so my lord, along with one person's statue, 6 other statues have also been installed.
Very good. See, now this whole school has become famous for statues now.
Indeed, your lordship. My lord, he is aggrieved by one statue. He is not aggrieved.
I pity the students.
Introduce who are the other 6 persons.
Please wait.
Please.
Sir, please let me. My lord, the other statues are other persons. My lord, if that is the case, my lord, all the 7 statues have to be demolished.
My lord,
if that is the scenario, just one second, it cannot be part and parcel.
There has to be some law regulation.
Indeed, your lordship. My lord, therefore, the state has to make a law.
Is putting up a statue in a school.
Indeed, your lordship. So therefore, my lord, all the 7 statues have to go. It cannot be a parts and parcel.
That is what you are saying. Who are you?
My lord, I am the Silver Jubilee Committee member. My lord, I was the person, I was the third then secretary of this Jubilee Committee, which has allowed this resolution and which has been installed in the statue, which has installed.
Come clean with all, how many statues?
My lord, yes.
Yes, my lord, there are details.
He has written about everything in the petition. There are 6 more statues that are there. So that is not a problem, my lord.
Who are they, my lord? May I read?
So why does he have a problem? My lord,
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Utkal,
that means he is
Kanta
accepting.
Jadumani Mahapatra, Jyotirbid Pathani Samant, Utkalamani Pandit Gopabandhu Das, Utkal Gaurav Madhusudan Das, and Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan.
My lord,
And this gentleman is British era ruler.
my lord, whoever they may be, my lord, if it is without the sanction and without the authority in a public premises,
You have suddenly become conscious of that.
my lord, I do not have a problem, my lord. My lord, he is agreed by one decision. My lord, we
What
don't have.
message this statue will give?
My lord, we have no problems. We have no problems.
See,
with
when you
it.
push your luck too far, this is what happens.
My lord, that is what I'm trying to state. My lord, there has to be one regulation made by the state authorities at the bare minimum that such a permission is required for. My lord, his entire case started on that there has to be some permission required for. My lord, where is that permission required for? Under what regulation is my question to myself. My lord, he has to show one document, one regulation wherein such a permission is needed. My lord, if he states in the alternative that 6 other statutes can be of different persons who are good people and who are very noble persons, and he's aggrieved by one person statute, my lord, that cannot be in the bits and parcels.
These are aided schools. What are these? These are aided schools or private
No,
schools?
this is
Government school.
You have to. You can't turn a blind eye, sir, like this. You can't wash off your hands like a state. You better come up with something now.
Bow down, man.
My lord, one
The entire burden of the court to now give you a judgment on what should government school be doing and not doing. You better come up with some set of regulations. We're not going to let you go off like this.
Bow down, man.
Tomorrow, then there will be no place for children to play. There will be only statutes in a school. Even playground will not be there.
Indeed,
You have to have some minimum norms, sir, please.
Lord, may I just state one more thing? My
It
lord,
appears from the additional affidavit filed by the petitioner that the school management committee bracket SMC of the RC High School was totally bypassed insofar as the decision to install a statue of Sri Harihar Singh Mardaraj was concerned. That decision appears to have been taken by a Platinum Jubilee Committee, which had no participation of any of the members of the SMC. Full stop. Paragraph. The minutes of the Platinum Jubilee Committee shows that the local MLA was asked to obtain permission from the SNME department. But as the court was informed on the last date, no such permission was sought for or granted by the SNME department. Paragraph. It appears that there are already 6 other statues, my lord, in the court, in the school in question. The court would want the SNME department, considering that the school is a government school, the SNME department should come out with a clear policy and a set of regulations on what be permitted or not, on statues that can be permitted or not in a government school. Full stop. The SNME department will come up with a concrete set of instructions in this regard before the next date. List on 5th January. You better tell them that we want you to come up with a set of regulations. Yes.
May I request one thing? Your Lordship may say that order be uploaded today because
yes.
My lord, lest there are regulations, my lord, the entire case of the petitioner. My lord, I don't have a problem with anybody, anything, but there has to be some backing of the petitioner's
It
case.
will come, sir, it will come. Because you're asking for it, it will come.
My lord.
Right.
Supplementary list
Grateful,
item
Your Lordship.
107.
Yes.
Item 107 is just now a rejoinder copy was served. If you also call it some other time, I could not even look at this.
Item number 7, your lordship considers that case with regard to
Just
execution of that IS officer service for a period of 1 week. This week I received a counter, and with your lordship's kind permission, I'm giving a rejoinder to your lordship. If your lordship permits me.
May I also make a statement?
Yes.
For that, this post, we are issuing an advertisement within next 2 weeks.
All right.
For a new man to come in.
That's a matter to come.
No, I thought I will bring it to your lordship's notice. Maybe that this whole litigation may take a different.
No, advertisement will not solve this. Question of extension, violating their own guideline and mandates of law. I'll satisfy your lordship that this appointment has to go. This is giving a very wrong signal, my lord. They have admitted everything in their counter. That they have not admitted 14 guideline.
Since I have just now.
Yes.
You also call it some other day so that
maybe taken up sometime next week, Lord.
But let him come up with that advertisement anyway.
That's it.
Lord, that advertisement, nobody.
So you're not closing the petition. I say there has to be an advertisement. Let there be an advertisement anyway.
I'll tell you, lordship, what has happened. 2018, similar manner they issued advertisement. That's a clear stand they have taken. They could not fill up the post.
No. So now we'll keep this pending. We'll see what they do pursuant to that advertisement. Anyway. We'll fix a date for this hearing.
Correct.
Right. You say rejoinder has been handed over. Learned counsel the petitioner today in court. List for final hearing on 21st November.
Lordship,
yes.
In the meanwhile, within 2 weeks,
yes,
a fresh advertisement is being issued.
Lordship, please.
For filling up the post.
Can it be sometime in the month of October? Can it be? It's my request to your lordship.
Elections in October, that's only problems.
Your lordship, please.
All right.
Supplementary item
I have a
108.
point regarding maintainability in that. So, address that.
Anyway, we're not decided anything.
108, my lord.
Yes.
In 108 order, the first case.
Yes.
Order number 4.
Yes.
They were to the requisites have been issued, but no counter has been filed yet.
Who's for the?
There is a direction for filing serve the extra copy of the same, but we have.
That has been done.
We
have complied.
We need to file some time to file the counter. Of the Deepam.
You're for whom, sir?
Union of India, my lord. This is
necessary.
What about sale and others?
Well, sale I am appearing.
There is a separate
Second matter, we have filed the counter. In the first matter, your lordship may grant us some time. We'll file the counter.
Second matter, my lords, 5100 of 2021. I am appearing for opposite matter 7 because I am now operating. Now 2 more writ petitions have been filed. First matter and third matter. In the first matter, now I am opposite matter 8. And the third matter, I am opposite matter 7.
All right.
But a copy of the writ petition has not been given to me.
First matter notice has already gone by registered post, my lord, as per the order of this honorable court.
All right, sir. You see, in matters where
in the last matter, I have not
by opposite parties, they be filed within 4 weeks with an advance copy to counsel for the petitioners whose permit to file a reply. Rejoinder there too before the next date.
Lords, in the first sub-item, Lords, opposite party number 9, I am representing. Lords, perhaps, Lords, I have been arrayed, Lords, wrongly because there's no directions against me. I'm just a transaction advisor. And, yes, there is the catch, my lord. Is the necessary party, my lord, because every process is being done. Party number 9, my lord.
All right. Anyway, we're not hearing it today. So there are no interim orders, no?
Yes. No, interim order is there. Because these are all contract, this scrap lifting contract of sale.
Similar.
No, they
have shown the.
The first case is for the disinvest. The first initially we filed the application 5100. The second one, assuring when they wanted to.
There are no interim orders.
No, in the second one, my lord.
In 5100 there is an interim order.
Well,
5100 there is an interim order.
They have filed the rejoinder also. Because
5100 is all right.
Open tender inviting all the private parties and it was an open tender. So that has been stalled by this honorable.
So interim order by your lordship only.
Now what has happened after your lordship's order, my lord? May I submit, my lord? After your lordship's order, what they did, they disinvestment. There was a decision to disinvest and the change of the management, my lord. So that is the subject matter 11149. 5100 was for the tender for the public inviting tender. These 2 writ applications I have filed. So when the interim order was passed by this honorable court in 5100, what they did, subsequently they issued a notification saying that we want to go for total disinvestment. Shares will be sold and there will be change of management without pursuing tender system. Now that in the present writ application, first one, we have challenged that. These two writ applications I filed. The third one I don't know. No copy has been served also.
So that interim order doesn't affect you. If the whole management is going to change, doesn't affect at all that.
No, my lord, management of sale cannot change, of course, but so far as the Pharaoh, lord, that authority, whatever is there, they have been lifting, my lord, earlier it used to be a private company, British company, then it became a national company or the public sector.
No, so disinvestment is of that company.
That company.
Yes.
I see. Nothing to do with sale.
Now,
per se, because
I was told that the contract is extended till 2024.
I see.
And your lord's order dated 12th February 2021. Order number 2 in 5100 of 2021.
Central government's counter will solve the problem, lords. That will be necessary.
Your lordship has passed this one.
Yes.
I have also filed another miscase fast writ application 9146 of 2021 calling for certain records, my lord. Certain decisions which is contrary to the decision, the action taken for disinvestment.
10 days shall finalize to say.
Yes.
Sorry, my
10
lord.
days shall not be
10 days shall not be
Yes,
finalized.
All right. You say, Mr. Padi, appearing for Union of India's praise and is granted 4 weeks time to file a reply in all these petitions. That earlier sentence will remain. Rejoined for the next date. Interim order wherever passed in these petitions. Interim order in 5100.
5100.
Yes.
To continue till the next date.
Your lordship, that miscase, the records may be kept with me in possession so that if necessary. I filed one miscase 9146. Those documents, those decisions will be relevant for adjudicating this.
First case or second case?
First case. First one, 11149.
Let him file a reply, sir. We'll see.
Yes,
6th December. 6th
My lord,
December.
I am file my Boklatrama in first case, my lord.
If necessary, then
Correct. 6th December.
My lord, I am file my Boklatrama on behalf of OP number 8
All right.
in first case, my lord. My name may be recorded.
respective party are requested to file is whatever they are filing, their copy may be served.
Yes.
And the last writ application copy has not been served on me, my lord.
Yes, I will solve.
Yes.
All right.
Supplementary list item 110.
In this case, my lord, I have to file the counter.
13-7, lordship directed to file counter within 4 weeks.
I am praying for his adjournment.
All right. Mr. Manti seeks and is granted 4 more weeks time to file a reply. Rejoined for the next day.
Lord, we grant
After
short date,
vacation.
Lord, because here, my lord, in violation of section 27, in
It is a
Panchayat
rolling
area,
shop. It is a
there is
rolling shop.
no, there is no approval of the Gram Panchayat. They have
7
not
December.
allowed this.
7 December. Sir. Right.
Supplementary list item number 111.
This is regarding page 54. Rehabilitation Appointment 2020 rules, my lord. Your lordship is adjourning all the matters signed and notice has been issued in this case.
Have they been served?
Yes. Notice served one GR has already appeared. One has appeared.
This is what is the impugned order?
The appointment under rehabilitation assistance.
No, first date of hearing.
First date of hearing, well.
You say none appears for the respondent despite service of notice. The short ground in which the impugned order dated. Which page is the impugned order, sir? Impugned orders at which page?
Page 56, madam.
Impugned order dated 23rd March 2021. The learned single judge is challenged. Is that it was passed without affording the present appellant an opportunity being heard. By filing opportunity of filing a reply to the writ petition, which turned purely on facts. Full stop. On that short ground, the impugned order is set aside. Writ petition civil 1105/2021 is restored to the file of the learned single judge and will be listed there for directions on 5th December 2022. By which date the state would have filed its affidavit in reply to the writ petition not later than 14th November 2022. and rejoinder thereto would have been filed by the date fixed, that is 5th December. There will be no further time granted for the above purposes. The learned single judge will then proceed in accordance with law and endeavor to dispose of the petition within a period of 6 months thereafter.
Supplemental list for admission item 112.
In 112, my lord, on reply has been filed yesterday and a copy has been served to me. May I pray taken up next week? I go through that reply.
Also,
What has been filed yesterday?
Reply to the reply affidavit they have filed.
Or at counsel for the appellant states that he would like to study the reply affidavit filed on behalf of the respondents. Interim order is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Interim order to continue. List on 22nd November. Contempt, same thing.
Item 113, my lord.
There are so many, a whole long list of matters, sir.
Yes.
What are these matters about?
State has come up.
One, this is a government appeal against challenging the order of acquittal
In
in a double part case.
Honorable Apex Court has remanded this matter.
No, not this. Sorry. In 112.
That matter actually, the order passed in the content proceeding.
This is the matter, my lord, what has happened. State Administrative Tribunal has passed an order. That we have implemented that order. And contempt petition was filed. We filed a compliance affidavit. But Honorable Single Judge passed an order touching the merit of the case, though we have complied the order.
No.
So your lordship relying the judgment of the Honorable Apex Court in that.
Absolutely not a fact, my lord. Your lordship will see the records. Absolutely not a fact.
Midnapur People's Cooperative Bank and others versus Chunila and others. Lordship has interim protection.
I see. All right. Well, what is the date given?
22nd November.
All right. 22nd. All right. Yes. 113.
113.
You have taken time. Correct.
And state has come up, my lord, in this appeal.
Correct.
Honorable Apex Court has remanded in 2009. It is not, in fact 94 matter. My client's mother is seriously ill, my lord. Last week I took the responsibility to argue this matter in this week. I only pray, my lord, some more time.
See, his mother being ill has nothing to do with the arguments to be advanced, sir.
For my convenience, my lord,
if it is your personal inconvenience, something else. The client's mother being ill.
My inconvenience is also there because his presence is badly necessary for me to have a certain discussion about the spot. There is spot, the entire point lies with the spot, my lord. I will satisfy a lot.
So it's a 94 matter.
No, 2009 it is only remanded. 2009.
No, doesn't mean that it can go on endlessly.
No, that's true, my lord. That I pray only according to me. I have also taken consent of my learned friend.
He will be.
I have not had what she argued. Last year I was on.
To repeat arguments we have heard.
I am not saying to put her in embarrassment, my lord. Let her argue there.
No. We are not going to again hear her argument.
Though I have not heard what she has argued, I'll start.
Her notes of arguments must be there.
No, I have not given, but I
maybe can bring that note and give it to him. That's it.
Your lordship, take up this matter immediately after vacation. In the meantime,
vacation is still long way off, sir.
Vacation is still
till vacation. I'm sorry.
Just before 1 week before vacation.
No. Then you will say there's only 1 week for vacation.
No. I'll not ask.
We'll give you 1 week. Maximum 1 week.
But you can record my submission. Let my learned friend give me a return submission. Before the lordship. I'm in dark.
1st September, sir, no further date beyond this. You say as a last chance, list on 21st September at the request of counsel for the respondents. List on 21st.
Next date, your lordship will allow me to place only 2 judgments.
You put it in your note, give it to him.
Yes.
Let him first reply, and then we can always. Meanwhile, a note of the submissions made by counsel for the state be prepared and handed over to counsel for the respondents. Right.
There is small prayer, your lordship. Item 42 and 57.
Sorry?
Item 57, my lord. Both the items I have missed, my lord, because I was on my leg, my lord.
Yes. I'll let him call serially. Just wait.
Pastor matter supplemental list item number 29.
29.
May I please, your lordship? I prepared a small date chart, your lordship. Only 1 page.
29. 29.
So notice is not formally gone in this. Oh, since both parties have appeared in both writ appeals, case is ready for final disposal.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who's for the other side?
Mr. P.K. Ratha, but it can be disposed of. It has only become academic, Your Lordship.
Ha.
My only prayer, because in the meantime, the appellant has already superannuated in 2020.
Ha.
Now, the person who is claiming my post, his post has been approved and he is getting granted in order 2014.
All right.
My only prayer is, my Lordship, the question of law may be kept open.
All right. Due to subsequent, counsel of the appellant informs the court that due to subsequent developments, the appeal has been rendered infructuous. However, the question of law arising from the impugned judgment of the Lord single judge is kept open for decision some other appropriate case.
Great.
The appeal is disposed of. All right.
Pastor matter item 42.
May I please, Your Lordships. In the given case, my lord, the annex 2, my lord, at page number 15 of the brief shows that for the better development of the better taking care of the leprosy presence, the government has sanctioned the for construction of office building and staff quarters, my lord. But that is in encroachment. And the petitioner has represented before the OP number 1 by the Annex 3 series, page 16. That is pending consideration, my lord.
So by now that quarters must have been constructed?
No, my lord. I have been informed that it is not constructed because there are some encroachments.
Then why are you worried, sir? Then there's no need for you to file this PIL. Until the encroachments are removed, that won't come up.
We are, and I have also further been informed that
if any fresh cause of action survives, you can file a fresh representation.
Your Lordship, please.
Permitting the petitioner to make a fresh representation if any cause of action survives, and after following up with this representation to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law, the petition is disposed of.
Item number 49.
May I please, Your Lordship? The writ application is in the form of public interest litigation, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, may see Annex 1, page 8. The road is being obstructed by this way, Your Lordship, by putting the pole at the two sides and an obstruction at the top. The vehicles could not, my lord, like the heavy vehicles, bus, truck, they could not be allowed to pass through that road, Your Lordship.
So this has continued for how many years now?
Yes, it is continuing.
Sorry?
It is continuing. It is now.
No, for how many years has it been on?
Now it is 2 years almost.
Again, there's no proof of your representation having been given, sir. Nobody will be able to trace out this representation. There's no proof. You make a fresh representation.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes,
counsel for the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw the present petition, liberty to make a fresh representation to the parties in question. And after following up on such representation, to seek appropriate remedies in order. This post office withdrawn with liberty is great.
Right.
Pastor matter item 57.
May I please, Your Lordships. In the given case, my lord, the petitioner is presently serving in Kolkata as a doctor, my lord, as a pediatric cardiologist, and he is facing a divorce application before the Judge Family Court, Bhubaneswar, and he prays the kind indulgence of Your Lordships to facilitate him to appear through virtual mode.
So this you can apply to the court in question. Doesn't have to file a writ petition here. What is all this, sir?
Being mentioned, Your Lordship.
You can't writ petition like this. You just apply to the concerned court, he'll permit you.
Your Lordship may have directed me to file an application. 13 May, I have already filed an application that is pending before the.
All right. You say the petitioner's application stated to have been filed on 13th May before the family court be taken up expeditiously.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
And appropriate orders passed thereon not later than 26 September 2022. A copy of this order be sent forthwith to the family court for the
regularized.
All right. The application petition is disposed.
Pastor matter item 74.
Please, Your Lordship. If Your Lordships kindly see the last order, 24/6/2022.
Today has come for limitation. Perhaps.
I'll just
bring
bring
a limitation of 280 days.
I'll just bring that last order to His Lordship's notice.
Yes.
24/6/2022. The Lordships held, this is the order. It is contended that there was no sufficient material before the state level scrutiny committee to hold that the petitioner belonged to Nadua Khela caste for it to be included in the category of scheduled caste. It is submitted that the entire village comprising of similarly situated suburb caste are classified as such, whereas the petitioner has been singled out without any credible evidence in record. Counsel for the petitioner prays for some time to place additional documents in record after collating some documentary evidence to the aforesaid effect. But I'm filing the additional affidavit today. That is what I wanted to bring it to your lordship's notice. The copies have been also served in the court premises today, my lord.
But what is the delay?
Lord, the delay is that the petitioner, we've also annexed the medical certificate. The IA number is, my lord, 833 of 2018. But it was paragraph number 3 and 4, my lord. You're suffering from viral hepatitis is what the medical certificate connotes, my lord.
Lordship, may see paragraph 4 of that limitation, please, sir.
And we'll issue notice on both, sir.
Lord, notices were issued on limitation. It is.
May I read that paragraph 4 of that limitation, please, sir?
When was notice issued?
Last. The Lordship, may see the last part. Paragraph.
The notice was issued. Lord,
4th January.
4th January 2019.
What paragraph you want us to read?
The Lordship, may see last part. Paragraph 4. The appellate visited the chamber of the council in the month of August.
But that is a typographical error, my lord. It should be July because the appeal was filed on 24/7/2018.
80 days delay.
It's all right. You say there's a delay of 249 days in filing this appeal. However, having perused the application of condition of delay and having heard the counsel of the parties, the court is satisfied that the delay is for bona fide reasons. Accordingly, the application is allowed. In the main writ appeal, you say an additional affidavit has been filed by the appellant, a copy which has been handed over to counsel for the
state. Copy, sir.
Who's permitted to file a response thereto before the next date. 18 January.
Obliged.
My lord, I may pardon, my lord. The item 14, my lord. There is no instruction, my lord. I had missed the list, my lord. Item 14, my lord.
4014.
My lord, 14, my lord.
14 in the weekly list.
My lord, my lord. Well, this
supplementary list must be.
Supplementary list. My supplementary list. No instruction, my lord.
All right. 14, item 14, no instruction.
14, my lord. My lord. Who list?
Weekly list for hearing.
It's not opening.
Item number 1.
List item 1, my lord. I have to receive the paperwork, my lord.
What is that, sir? We can collect it straight with the 1996 case. We can't go on adjourning.
Yes, my lord. Today I will receive the paperwork and after vacation also I will argue, my lord.
So it's a 1996 case.
I have to prepare today. I have not received the paperwork, my lord.
You wait for the matter to service.
Tomorrow I have verified there is the paperwork, my lord. So the paperwork and some time I will given, I will argue this.
No time, sir. You take the paperwork. I think it takes nothing to get ready with the matter.
Short date.
No date. It will be on the board.
Today is a bulky, my lord. So it takes some time, my lord.
You better get ready with it, sir. No, give him the paperwork. Otherwise, he'll keep asking for copy of the paperwork has been handed over. Paperwork, please.
Volume 1 and volume 2.
You have to get his acknowledgement.
It is a little bit bulky matter, my lord. Let some other day be taken up. I will let him.
We are not giving a date. It will stay on board. You have to come and argue.
Pass over. It will.
Call out item 2.
Item number 2.
In 2, your lordship, we are appearing for the appellant number 5 and 6. On behalf of Mr. Dhola, your lordship, I pray can be taken up tomorrow, your lordship.
So every time there's an adjournment only being asked,
Only
sir, nobody is prepared to
tomorrow,
argue any of these matters.
Tomorrow, your lordship, we will be available.
And you're only for 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Who is appearing for the others? Who's appearing for the others, sir? What is the position on these appellants?
They are all on bail, your lordship.
No. Where about?
There is a report, I think.
There was a. I'll apprise your lordship tomorrow, my lord. The file is inactively in the. I thought your lordship has given it a date, my lord.
It's all in the weekly list, madam. So
Yes, my lord.
won't be.
Your password, my lord. I'll get the file.
All right, item 3.
Item number 3. Weekly list item number 3.
Today that matter.
Mr. Rai, are you waiting for something?
Just I am comfortable here.
All right.
It is not like a quota. I am comfortable here.
All right.
I am rather relaxing here.
Okay. Nobody in the other matters.
No.
All right.
I hope your lordship may issue relief. That is my only expectation.
All right.
All right.
Yes, I